It's time now to check out what's new in this month's Buckeye Review. We're going beyond the headlines to learn more about Dontera's trip to Ghana, West Africa, finding her third grade pen pal from her days in the Youngstown schools, and a new state-funded initiative for men's mental health here in Ohio. Editor-in-Chief Dontera Terrell is back to give us the scoop. Great to see you. So can you share a little bit about your trip to Ghana, West Africa? You started your New Year's there. How did it feel to connect to all the history and the identity, connecting to that country?
Oh my gosh, it felt like such a homecoming, embracing Ghanaian culture, experiencing local townships, but also being able to experience luxury restaurants as well. I went for Dirty December, which is a vibrant cultural season that takes place mid-December to early January. It's nonstop events, it's cultural celebrations, back-to-back concerts, parties, and events to help boost the local economy and showcase African culture. A very significant part of my journey while I was there was driving to the Cape Coast and visiting the Cape Coast Castle, which helped me connect the past to the present. Cape Coast Castle was a major hub for the transatlantic slave trade. And it's one thing to, read about history, and it's another to be physically standing there where many of my ancestors were once held. The trip was a beautiful reflection, acknowledging where we can allow space for remembrance, grief, and renewal to exist at the same time, understanding the weight of history and how it shapes and affects our lives today.
You also met with an old friend in Ghana from a pen pal program that you did in third grade at St. Patrick's School in Youngstown. So can you talk about that meeting and what the pen pal program meant to you?
Okay, so shout out to our early educators who shape our lives long before we know it. So as you stated, this was a third grade pen pal assignment at St. Pat's School on the city's south side of Youngstown, and it planted a global connection. My teacher at the time was Miss Bobby, but she has married since, and her name is Miss Jackson, so I definitely do want to give her a shout out. So long before my pen pal or I truly understood the significance of this assignment, here we are, decades later, reuniting in Accra. It showed how early education and exposure and curiosity can grow into lasting, meaningful, intentional relationships across continents, especially, with the digital landscape, surface level connection, digital fatigue. So it was such a surreal experience to be there physically with her, hugging, laughing, talking like old friends. We haven't written letters in quite a while. We have transitioned to, social media and everything, but what started as handwritten letters between two kids reflect broader cultural ties. And again, as I stated, how education can plant early seeds long before we realize it, shaping how we connect, communicate, and even the careers we're later drawn to in life, such as my journalism career and me being here with you, Lindsay.
In 2023, 1,777 people died from suicide. And in Mahoning County, about 80% of suicides are males. Would you share the new initiative that the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation is launching now to help with this?
Yes, so the Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation is launching a new 2-year state-funded initiative focused on men's mental health. The effort aims to target men 24 to 59, prioritizing 10 counties, and that includes Mahoning County. The goal is prevention and expanding proven tools that reduce stigma and connect men to receive help earlier before a crisis becomes fatal. For more information, you can visit ohiospf.org. But additionally, some of the things that they are highlighting or initiatives that will accompany this are Men Therapy Ohio for self-screening and support, Lifesite Ohio to promote safer practices and early intervention. And they also want to expand the suicide fatality review committees to help communities better understand risk factors and build responses to actually meet men where they are. So this is a very important initiative.
And to check out these stories much more, just head over to BuckeyeReview.com. Don't forget to click subscribe to their emails while you're there. And Dontera, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you so much for having me.